welcome, welcome, welcome to our amazing Women Empowerment Call. Ladies, 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 let me know where you're from. Wow, we have got Hawaii, we've got Kenya, we've got Kent, we've got Sweden, Bradford. Oh, wow, we've got London. We have got, what else have we got? We've got Nottingham. Guadalajara I think is how it's pronounced in Mexico. Keighley, woo! Blackburn in Lancashire. Wow, amazing. We have got women, ladies, our sisters from all over the planet this evening. And I'm really, really excited for tonight. I hope you are too, ladies, because it is going to be literally explosive in the house tonight. My name is Mandeep Soki. I'm your host for tonight. And it really is a pleasure to be here with you all. I remember when I started my journey in entrepreneurship 3.5 years ago, and I remember thinking, where are the women? Okay, where are the women? I want to hear from the ladies, our sisters, you know, people like our mothers, the amazing women that really brought us up. Where are they? They should be sharing their journey towards financial freedom. And I'm really, really excited today because this call, and these calls actually that we put together really give us an opportunity to connect with each other, okay, to connect with each other. And I'm really, really excited about that. I can see there's a lot of ladies with their videos on. So, you know what, we are going to change it up a bit. If you fancy putting a video on so we can all see each other, I can see a few faces, you know, feel free to do that. But it is phenomenal to see so many women connecting, and I can see a lot of faces on the screen now, which is amazing. So it's great to see you all. Keep your videos on. Let's encourage one another. But tonight we have a real special treat because, you know, I'm going to be having conversations with women from different countries, actually. It's quite an international Zoom today. And I say that because obviously I'm based in England, in the UK. And, you know, these ladies, a couple of them are from outside of the UK. And I'm really excited because for, I think all of them actually looking at this list, it's their first time on the Zoom stage. So, you know how it is when you first come on a Zoom. I remember when I first came on a Zoom, I used to get really flushed. I used to feel a bit sweaty. I don't really want to say that too much, but you know what I mean, right? It's really nerve-wracking when you're actually trying to deliver something with poise and posture, and you know you're trying to look the best, but inside your heart is beating really fast. So when they do come on the screen, please do put some fire in the chat box. I'm going to introduce them 1, 2, and 3. So put the 1s, the 2s, the 3s as and when they come in, and let's really encourage them. So what I thought we'd do today is really get into the nitty gritty about, you know, these ladies' lives. You know, what is it that they want to achieve? What is it that they want to do? And so this is our personal space where we can come in and communicate with each other. If we are going on time, then maybe there might be an opportunity to ask questions as well. We'll have a look at that a little later on. But the lady I want to introduce first is someone that I met recently, actually, and she is all the way from the amazing country, Sweden. Okay, so all the way from Sweden. I've been to Sweden before, love the country, simply amazing. And she works for Volvo Cars full-time, and she's also a fitness instructor, which I absolutely love. I really admire people, and especially women who, you know, they take care of themselves, their bodies. I think that's great because we should be investing in ourselves. You know, we definitely should be doing that. She's also recently enrolled on a Bob Proctor coaching course. So for some of you who will know who he is, but Bob Proctor, along with his business partner, Sandy Gallagher is a very big power woman out there in the coaching world. They partner together. And, you know, recently this lady's enrolled on a 12-month coaching course program, which is phenomenal. And, you know, her desire is to create passion and influence for women. So let's welcome our leading lady. She's going to be coming on. Her name is Alida Bainmark. So put some 1s in that chat box, put some fire emojis. Let's get her on the stage. Okay, let me spotlight your video. Alida, how are you, my darling?
I'm good, Mandy. Thank you. How are you?
How's it going?
It's going good. It's going good. Wow. Thank you for that amazing introduction. And also, Mandy, I want to start with thank you for doing this. Like, girls, how amazing is this? This woman, like, really pouring her heart, her soul, and energy to create this community, to create this energy. Like, just love to see other women win, and look how strong we are when we actually stand together. And we need to do that, especially when it comes to, you know, success and making money and grow, like, personally. Like, we need to help each other out there. So I'm really grateful, and I feel blessed, Mandeep. I'm grateful for you doing this for us. Thank you.
Oh, wow, amazing. Well, you know, right in there, Alida. I love the introduction. That's absolutely fantastic. So, tell the ladies a bit more about your background, and well, let's start with that. I mean, I've given them a bit of a flavor, but you tell us a bit about yourself as well.
Yeah, right. So like you said, I'm working at Volvo Cars right now, and I grew up like really thinking that working hard, that's the way of life. You know, you work hard, you go to school, or you just work hard, and you just climb the ladder of positions, and like that's it. You're a success. And I was this restless girl. Like when I was 19 years old, the first thing I did was like move from the city I grew up in. I wanted to try my wings and like what's out there. And really soon, I outgrew the friends I hung out with, and I never stayed more than 6 months at a job because I was constantly trying different industries and looking for my thing. And that's the thing, we're looking for a thing in a job, and I think it's really hard to find it when we're doing that. So I started to work for Volvo, and that's the first job. I actually stayed for 5 years, and I'm still there. And I got introduced. That's a year ago. I got introduced to a digital business platform, and not the one I'm working with right now, but another. And a woman that introduced me to this, who saw a potential in me that I couldn't see myself, and that really like allowed me to, for first, borrow her belief that I could do it, because in the beginning I didn't think that I could build my own business and could do it, but I borrowed her belief. She believed in me, and that really allowed me to like create this greater vision of that life is actually more than working. And like the working Monday to Friday, 40 hours a week, 2 days of freedom a week. I just like, no, I don't want, I didn't want to do that, right? So the first thing I saw by building a digital business and actually working with these types of communities and networks, I could earn a lot of money, and I could be like free and where I work. So that was my dream, and that was my like number one thing. And then this led me to the personal development and Bob Proctor, as you said, Mandeep. And once I saw how much I grew with that, that really, my focus really shifted from myself and earning money and being free and flexible to other people. Like, okay, I have the possibility here to help a lot of people with their personal development, with their personal goals and growth. And then I realized, okay, so that reward is even bigger than the money and the freedom to see someone like grow and reach their goals and like create their dreams and go for their dreams. So that's why I started to network and build communities as
I
yourself,
love
Mom.
that. I really love that. I mean, I want to get into the nitty gritty here, Alida. What is it that drives you? Because you're such a bright spark. I love your energy. I'm sure every single woman on this call can feel what you're saying and your energy. So, what is the driving force behind it? Because, sometimes it's easier to feel lazy and not to really do much. You've probably heard the phrase, things are simple to do, like successful habits.
Mm.
They're simple to do, but also simple not to do. What is it that drives you to be the woman you are today?
Well, I felt that like my idea was I wanted to be, or I want to be, the positive influence in people's life, and I can do that in different ways. By being a fitness instructor, like that was my first dream. Like when I became a group fitness instructor, and then I got to inspire people with the workout, with the energy. That was like the first, but I couldn't do that for 8 hours a day, so that was just like an extra job. So really that like being the positive influence in people's lives, and what I get back from being that's the drive, that's the energy. So yeah, I would say that.
And in your opinion, why is financial freedom for women so important? Because women empowerment, there is so much around this: knowledge, books, audio, podcasts, YouTube videos. So in your opinion, why is it so important for a woman to, be the best of herself, earn her own money, especially? I mean, I know I'm very opinionated and big on this myself, but I want to hear it from you. Why should we earn our own money?
Yeah, well, I love that. I feel like we get really empowered of standing on our own feet, and earning our money and being successful. And I actually heard the last call you had, Mandeep, I listened to the recording, and that woman shared her story of being at home for 12 years or something. It was due to health issues, and like she was a housewife, and like the freedom she felt and the empowerment she felt of like making her own money and feeling like important. I also have a girl who's on this call, and is in my my network and community. And she said that that was like her point, like I want to do something for myself. And like that's really empowering, like having the feeling of, you know, taking care of yourself when it comes to the financial part, because I feel like this is getting more and more normal and more accepted, because a couple of years ago it wasn't like that. I mean, it was more convenient, or more I can find the word in English, but often like the men make the money and the woman is at home and taking care of the kids and the house.
And I think that's being less fulfilled, isn't it, in terms of traditional roles, that women are at home with the children and that's all they do, and the men go out. So the roles are really, really definitely reversing. I've got a question for you. So there might be some women on this call who might be in partnerships where their husband or boyfriend or partner, whatever it is, that male in their life, they might not really, you know, sort of approve of them, sort of coming away from not the family as such, but more so they're starting to gain independence. They're starting to show a lot of confidence. They're starting to earn their own money. And if they're in that sort of relationship, how would they sort of, and I know I'm throwing this out there, right? We didn't even discuss this question, but I just kind of wanted your general opinion on it. I mean, how could someone in that position deal with someone like that? How would they sort of, you know, get them to see the positive aspects of what they're doing?
You mean getting the man to see the positive aspect of
yeah, of them becoming financially free and freedom, and not just, okay, you're the housewife, you do the kids, the cooking, the cleaning, that's what you've done so far, so why carry on? You know, some people might have that backward mentality that you need to stay in that role and not be doing the money stuff. So
Yeah.
how can they encourage their partners or husbands?
Well, I think like having the vision is really important. And when you have a vision of like what you can create and what you want to do, I think it's really important that you get your partner on that kind of, because I can actually kind of not relate 100%, but when I started to build my business and starting to become like more successful and do my personal development, I really searched myself to the personal development. And the guy I was with back then, I really wanted him on, you know, on that train, like to understand, see what I saw and understand what I understood, and he didn't, and it actually ended up with us breaking up. But I think it's important that you just kind of share that vision, and that he can see what you're seeing. Like go to the comments, yeah, Annie, like you're saying, influence him. Like look at the webinars, go to the conventions and things together, like to make them see the environment, like put them also in the same environment, and influence him, inspire him as well.
Wow, that's amazing. Because if that was me, I mean, they'd be on their way. I'm just joking. Okay, obviously we can't do that. I'm not encouraging you to do any of that, right? Okay, that was a joke.
That's what I feel.
I bet if there's partners listening on this call, they're going to be thinking, "My gosh, she's a bit of a crazy influence." So Alida, you know, you've started your journey towards personal growth development. How do you feel you're changing? If you were to describe yourself in terms of the changes that you're feeling, in terms of your energy, your personality, what would you say they were?
Oh wow, how I talk to myself, like the self-talk. I talk to myself in a whole different way, and the perception. I don't know. Some of you might have been introduced to. I think many of you have been introduced to Bob's material, talking about the higher faculties, and you know, my perception, like always how I look at things. Like before, I could get really irritated, you know, and frustrated, and like letting the outside, the external circumstances get to me. Like the perception and the positivity always comes from within. So that's one thing. And of course that gives, it's what you put out there is what you getting back. I'm sorry, English is not my original
Oh,
language.
you're doing great. You're doing really, really great. Honestly, it's all the law of attraction, basically, isn't it? What you're projecting out, you're going to get back, and you know that's how it moves. Alida, my last question to you is, what lasting words would you like to leave with the ladies? You know, there's they're probably on this call for the first time. They're quite interested in women empowerment and all the rest of it. But how can they be the best version of themselves in these next 3 months left of 2021?
Like I would say your environment, like this is a really good environment, and like really focus on putting yourself in the right environment with people who encourage you, people who like lift you up and boost you? Like, who do you listen to? It's easy that we hang around with the people we grew up with, or like the people we just happen to work with. But really, like, put yourself in the environment of people who's raising your energy and raising your vibration, and yeah. So who do you listen to?
Amazing. Well, Alida, thank you so much. That was amazing. Ladies, let's give some fire to the amazing, amazing Alida Bainmark from Sweden. So we do love you, Alida. You are very, very good. Very, 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 very good. Amazing. Love it, love it, love it. I mean, you know, for a first time speaker on this stage whose first language is not English, that was amazing, Alida. So you definitely, I've just written it down here. You will be on our future empowerment calls for sure, because that was truly amazing. Everything you said, the way you encouraged, and you know what I really like, and this is something I need to learn from you. I need to learn to speak slower, because the way you spoke, your posture, your poise, it was great. And sometimes I slur my words. So that's my take-home message as well. The way you spoke, I loved it. I thought it was amazing. So there we go. I'm just catching up on all the comments. You've got some really, really great comments here, Lida. So thank you once again. Our first power woman of the evening. See, I told you these calls are brilliant. You got to get it on these every 2 weeks. So coming on to our second speaker out of 3 in the evening, we have got an amazing boss woman all the way from Norway. I'm just going to make sure that she is actually on the call. So this lady's from Norway. She's only 25 years old. She's just finished university, and she's actually a business owner full time. And I wanted to get her on this call to really share her story towards, you know, why she feels financial freedom is important. And, you know, I'm just going to see if she is on the call. Just bear with me. Hanan, are you with us?
Yes, Mandeep, I'm with you. Can you hear me?
Woo! Yeah, let's put some twos in that chat box, ladies, for Hanan.
How are you guys? How are you guys doing?
Yeah. Hanan, it's really, really great to see you. Loving the attire and the makeup and everything. Right? So
I had to dress up with my queens, you know, for my queens. So
I love it.
How are you guys doing?
I love it. I love it. I love it. I really do. And this is amazing. So it's good to have you on here. Hanan and I are actually part of the same platform. We have been for quite some time. But Hanan, tell the ladies a bit about you, your background, and, you know, kind of why you decided to start your journey into entrepreneurship.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mandeep. Let's give it back to Mandeep and the girl who spoke right now. I don't remember her name, but you was amazing. So yeah, my name is Hanan. As Mandeep said, I'm 25 years old, all the way from Norway. And yeah, I'm done with the uni. I used to work as accounting, but right now I'm full time in the same opportunity, a business opportunity with Mandeep. And guys, it's so amazing because like, as 25 years old, and I said to myself, you know what, I don't want to work for someone else. I want to be my own boss. I want to work. I don't care how long it's going to take, but I will make it.
Wow. Wow. Just short, sharp and sweet. I'm going to make it, and that's it. I love it. So I am really interested to know what drives you. A similar question to Alida, because I don't think I felt like that. And maybe a lot of women on this call as well, at the age of 25, you're so young, you're vibrant, so what is it that's driving you to become a very strong financial independent woman?
You know, because when I was little, like, because way back before I started this business and everything, I was always looking for opportunity when I was young. Like I was dreaming to have, you know, suits and my own space, you know, that kind of vibe. I was dreaming about that. So I always looking for something else, not 9 to 5. Working for someone else is just, to be honest, it's disgusting. Someone else can do it. I'm sorry, guys, someone else can do it. But with me, every day when I think about working for someone else, it's just crazy because I know what we can do. Like, I know everyone in this call can become something big. Like, just trust yourself and work on yourself. Like, I want to see myself like in 30 years, like when I'm 30 or something, I want to see myself in different space. That's what drives me, to be honest with you. I don't want to be at the same place, do the same thing Monday to Friday, get the same results, the same money. This is what drives me, right? I don't want to be in the same circle. I want to be a different world, if you get what I mean.
I'm blown away, by the way. I could sit here listening to you all day and I'm thinking, oh my God, I've got to get my questions ready here. But I said to the ladies before they came on the call, I said, when you come on, you're going to speak with a lot of passion and excitement, and you're delivering, Hanan. Let me tell you one thing, you are delivering, my friend. So that is really great. Alida did amazing. You're doing amazing. So I'm really proud of you. All you queens, you're doing great. So what does the future look like for you? Are you, you know, are you going to remain in the business world? Are you looking to travel? Would you plan on having a family? Like, how does that sort of side of things look for you?
Family and getting married, I'm not sure about that right now, but like traveling, of course, guys, I love traveling. Like if someone knows me, they know I never stay like 2 months, 3 months at the same country. I like to travel. So with me, I see myself, to be honest, to grow. Like the important thing is money comes, but when you grow, when you understand and learn always something new, like I want to become better me, to be honest. When I'm becoming better me and learn something new and grow and leave room to grow, trust me, the money will come, and that money I will invest. Definitely I will invest in cryptocurrency and whatever. Like I would invest, like with me, like I have so many plans, to be honest. Investing everywhere, investing, you know, and travel, and of course give back to the people who really been there for me, like since day one.
Wow, just taking a few pictures there, Hanan, so don't mind me. That's amazing. And what I wanted to ask is, do you do a lot of reading or listening to audios or watching certain, you know, personal development videos? Are there any that you'd like to recommend to the ladies?
Yeah, one book really I love it is Rich Dad and Poor Dad. This book, like if you don't read it, I know a lot of people heard about that, but I want you really to open that book and read. If you don't like to read, you can listen. It's the audio as well, so listen to that book. And is one audio as well I love is Conceive, Believe and Achieve, is from our amazing mentor David Eminite. You can listen to that like at work or when you alone at home, when you're cooking, you know, like instead for the music or instead for doing something else or talking to someone else, just when you like, you don't need to sit down and read or sit down to listen to something. No, you can just drive and listen to something powerful. You just need to cook and do stuff at home and be with your kids and still learning and grow at the same time. So remember, you don't need to leave everything to grow. No, you can do everything and still grow.
Wow, that's incredible. I'm quite interested to know something about you. So have you ever had a situation where it didn't go so well? Anything in your life, not necessarily business related, but something or an event that's happened in your life till today, and you know it didn't quite go to plan. Maybe it made you quite upset or emotional. How did you bounce back from that? So, what was the event? How did you bounce back, and how did you think, right, you know what, enough is enough. I'm gonna still carry on. Give us an example.
Mandeep, is so, like in life, you're gonna go through a lot. Like I cannot say 1, 2, 3. It's a lot. Like I believe a lot of people get that right. We go to a lot when we are women, especially, right? Your family is like they want you to see something different. You have vision for yourself. The world have vision for you as well. So it's like every day you're gonna come across like something difficult. But with me, I like always to remind myself, you know what, this is just temporary. So don't let those stuff get into you, because the minute you let yourself other person opinion or situation get into you, then you're done. Then it's not you anymore. It's the others people opinion. For me, I like to like whatever is happening, I like to talk to myself, because when you're talking to myself, I'm honest with myself, right? I'll be like, you know what, happened, like I cannot do anything because it's already happened. So what can I do better? What's the next step? So how can I be better? What I can do with the situation? So I will always look with the positive, the negative. When you always negative situation, everything will be worse. So don't be negative, be positive with everything that's gonna happen to you.
Wow, I think we've got our own little personal coach here. So Hanan, we're really loving the call, which is amazing. So your level of confidence is through the roof. You know, you're 25 years older. I know you mentioned that at the call. How did you develop your confidence? Where's that come from? Is it family? Is it seeing other people, other women? How did that come about? Because some women are, they're quite sometimes nervous or not that confident. How did you develop your confidence?
Oh my God, I don't know how it's gonna happen, but as you can hear, English is not my first language, guys. So like, I cannot imagine myself speaking English for a lot of people. But I was like, what's gonna happen? Do it, right? Tell yourself, if you don't want to like talk to people, just do it. What's the worst is gonna happen? Like, they don't want to talk to you, so what? Move on. Like, a lot of people in this world, okay, you want to start a business, do it. What's gonna happen? It's gonna not work. Next. So with me, I was like, okay, what's the worst thing that's gonna happen to you? Nothing, right? So you have to be like, I feel like if you're not confident, if you're not strong enough in this world, trust me, I don't know what's gonna happen to you, right? So with me, I'm like, that's why I came, because I lived alone by myself, like uni. I lived by myself. That's why I came. When I moved from the family and I lived by myself and I saw the world, I was like, okay, you have to be strong to survive this world. I was like, you have to be strong enough. So that's where it came, I think.
Wow, that's I keep saying wow. I'm just hearing myself, because it's everything is wow that you're saying, which is really great. Any messages for the ladies you'd like to leave them with?
I want to leave you with, you know what? You are beautiful. You're smart. You can do it. And this is your life. Don't let anyone else tell you anything. Trust me. You are strong enough to get wherever you want. Like, don't let any other's opinion affect you, because I think some of you are mothers. You are amazing mothers. You are inspiration to us, to be honest with you. So just do it. Just go and let's do it together. Like, let's do it together as a woman.
Wow, wow, wow. Ladies. Woo! I love it. Yeah. Let's go. Let's give it up for Hanan. Number two. That was our second speaker. Oh my God. Wow. It's really heating up. Even I'm like, whew. It's really heating up in here, which is amazing, and I love it. And these calls, they're not. I don't really plan these questions, by the way. They're just rolling off, and you know, I'm going with the flow. That's how I do my calls. I don't really plan and prep them to the T. I do it in relation to the lady on the call. So Alida, you're fabulous, loving your energy. Hanan, you're on fire, and you know, you were really great. And now we're going to come on to our last speaker of the evening, a lady boss that I came into contact with very recently in the last couple of weeks. And, you know, she's a single mother. Okay. She's all the way from Bradford, which is in the UK. She's a senior healthcare assistant, and she's also the eldest of 5 siblings. So let's give it up for Gulshan. Gulshan, are you on the call? Where is she? Let me find her. Hi, Gulshan. Hi, how are you, my darling?
I'm very nervous. My first time doing this. So,
hey, look,
yeah.
listen. It's all good. I want you to smile for us first. All right, just it's all good. You can see a couple of ladies with their videos on. Hopefully, I don't know if you can see it on the phone, but look,
yeah,
ladies,
I can.
Praise to come in on this call. And like I said, ladies, it's not easy being on these calls. Sometimes it can be very nerve-wracking. So we're going to give, you know, Gulshan as much praise and love and encouragement as possible. So Gulshan, I have just introduced you, you know, power mother all the way from Bradford. You've got
Birmingham.
Sorry, did I say right? Excuse me, ladies. I wrote that wrong. I keep saying Bradford. I meant to say Birmingham, so apologies. Is it a boy or a girl that you have?
I've got a 4-year-old daughter.
4-year-old daughter, perfect, amazing.
Yeah.
So what an inspiration you are to her, which is fantastic. But we actually met recently, didn't we? Through another power woman, and that power woman is in Bradford, which is why I kept saying Bradford. So what inspired you to start your search for financial freedom?
Basically, as a single parent, I find it a struggle sometimes. Even though I work part-time, I find it difficult working 12-hour shifts all the time. I can't keep doing the same routine, doing the same thing again and again. I mean, I don't feel motivated to go to work at all. After seeing some of these advertisements on Instagram, Shabnam contacted me and she spoke to me about how she started and how she's gaining a lot of success. So that actually made me think that I want to do it as well. I mean, I work part-time and I want to do something for myself and my daughter, you see. So I do want to achieve something in the near future for myself and my daughter. I want to think about her more, because if I'm no longer here, who will be there for her? I want to look after her. I want to take care of her while I'm still here. So
powerful words.
Yeah.
And you know what? We are all brought up probably similarly. Not maybe everybody, but you know, we're brought up in certain ways where we will understand the same phrases and languages growing up. For example, money doesn't grow on trees, and save money for a rainy day. So even though we've all come from different cultures and families and religions and backgrounds, we all speak the same language. And the reason being is because the way we have been taught. What changed your mindset recently? Because, you know, up until that point, you're working in the NHS, you're working as a senior healthcare assistant, which is great. You know, you've got a roof over your head, you're putting food on the table. So what advice would you be giving your daughter as she's growing up now?
I mean, do what's best for you, really, to be honest with you, because with me, I mean, I sometimes struggle. I do struggle. I don't want to see that in anybody else, no woman, no friends of mine. I mean, I see a lot of people obviously out there. I mean, they struggle to go and put food on the table. I mean, that really upsets me so much. I mean, with my daughter now, when I see her, I mean, I don't want her to become like myself, to be honest with you. I mean, my aim was to go into nursing first, but I thought about it. I said, I can't take that time away because I need to spend more time with my daughter. So I mean, when it comes to my daughter, obviously, I mean, it's just me and my daughter. I mean, I'm a single parent. So, I mean, she has a father still. She still has a father, but I want her to be educated. I don't want her to be, I mean, my daughter's not Pakistani, to be honest with you, so she's like mixed race. So I want her to be brought up, I mean, not thinking that it's okay for Asian women not to be educated and to stay at home. I mean, we don't believe in that in our family at all. So, I mean, in my family, most of us we're all educated. They're on high levels, like doctors, you name it. So, I mean, even my mother believes that actually that, you know, when it comes to education and whatnot, it's going to benefit not only ourselves, but our children as well. So, yeah.
I